What's up YouTube? This is Bullseye Nate 231 and today I'm going to be showing you how to change the rear blinker bulb on a 2011 Chevrolet Express. This is a 15 passenger van, but this will be the same for all of the cargo vans and all those different things. And this will be also very similar on like Suburbans and Tahoes from this era. This would be the same probably for this entire model of Chevy vans, so maybe 2010 to 2015 or something like that. But anyway, what you're going to need is a 10mm socket, and that should be the only tool you need. So we've got a bolt here, a bolt here, and a bolt here at the top. There's actually one other bolt behind here that I've got to expose. That's why you have to take this plastic piece off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo these 3 bolts and then show you how to get this plastic piece off, because there are some clips that hold it on. Alright, so I got all 3 bolts out, as you can see. In fact, they were kind of rusty, so you may want to use some actual penetrating oil like WD-40 or something like that. But as you can see, I got this one out. So what you're going to do is you're just going to place your hand here, and you want to kind of pull toward you like this. Alright, and then it's going to come unclipped. As you can see, there's some clips here. They actually clip into those holes on that rail right there. This is what they look like on this side. So they clip into that rail, and they kind of hold it in place. So that is how you remove that. If the clips break, no big deal. They do tend to dry rot some. But now that we've got this piece off of the top of the van there, you can now see there's a bolt that holds the van right on right there. And actually, somebody took this apart once before and didn't put that bolt back in place. So that might be why this went out, moving around. It's bouncing around. So anyway, we're gonna pull this out. It just comes straight off now. It's ready to go. And you can see there are 2 bulbs. You got one up top and one at the bottom. The one at the bottom is going to be your reverse light. The one up top is going to be your brake and blinker bulb. So that's the one that is out. So just twist like that and pull straight out, and it comes out. And there's the bulb. All right. So look at this bulb. This bulb actually does not look too bad. To remove the bulb, all you want to do, I might need 2 hands for this, is you're just going to pull straight up, and you can see that little clip in there. That's what holds the bulb into place. So if you're having trouble, you can get a screwdriver or something and pull that back so you can pull the bulb out. But I'm going to use 2 hands for that. So I'm going to pull the bulb out, get the code, and then I'll be ready to go and put a new bulb in it. Alright, so when you get your new bulb, basically what you're going to do is just put it right into the corresponding slot, just how you took it out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand to show you. So you kind of get it in its right spot, lining up all the grooves, and then you're just going to push, and the bulb is going to click in like that. Alright, so I got the new bulb in. The bulb number on this was actually, let's see if I can see it, 3157. This is a 3157 Sylvania bulb. So before I put it all back together, I'm gonna test it real quick to make sure that it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the flashers for the actual the hazards. So you can see both blinkers blink when we turn on the flashers, and we'll confirm, yep, the bulb is now blinking. I was kind of hesitant that this mess here with the towing package, whoever put this on did not do a very good job. So I was thinking maybe it might have some problem with the wiring or something. It's still possible there was a problem with the wiring and why the bulb shorted out, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with it like this for now. So now the bulb's been changed and it works, we're gonna put it all back together. So again, to reinsert the bulb into its proper position, you simply line up the grooves like that, and you twist to lock it in, like so. Nail both of those are in place. All right, now when you put it in, you'll notice this little notch. This little notch corresponds with that little nub right there at the top of the door hinge. So basically what we're gonna do is kind of line that up, that little nub. As you can see right there, make sure it is aligned. And then when you push that down onto that nub, you can line up the top up here like that. And then here's a ground wire that is poorly put into place, so make sure that that doesn't get pinched if you have one of those. Most cars, that's gonna be a custom aftermarket, whoever put this towing package on. So then once that's all into place, you are ready to reinstall the bolt that goes up top over here. All right, so that bolt was missing on mine, so I actually don't have a bolt to put on there. So I'm just going to be putting these two bolts in on this side, but you're going to reattach that bolt. Then you're going to take your plastic piece and you're going to want to line up those clips, put those in, and then line up your bolts. You got one here and here. All right, so now that all that's in place, now you can put your bolts back on the unit. All right, so there were a little bit different sizes. This bolt up top had a small bolt on it, and then they're still all 10 millimeter. It's the size of the washer. So I'm just gonna put it back the way I took it off, and then the two bottom ones have a larger washer. So I'm gonna put the two larger ones at the bottom and then the smaller one at the top. So you just screw those on just like you took them off. All right, now that we got them all snug back into place, again, these are plastic pieces coming off of plastic anchors coming off of this brake light. So I would advise you not to tighten them too much. Make sure you make them snug, but if you tighten them down too much, you maybe could crack the plastic, especially on this one in the middle that's piled two pieces. So just make sure they're snug, good and tight, but they don't have to be crazy tight. And that is how you change the brake light bulb on a 2011 Chevy Express van. Like I said, this will be very similar on all Express vans, cargo vans, passenger vans, Suburbans, even Tahoes. And so, and then this will be super close on other models like this. But anyway, if you needed to change the reverse light or the brake light, it would be the same procedure. And so feel free to comment if you have any questions. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.